Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blonde princess named Sarah who lived in a grand castle in the middle of a lush forest. She was beloved by all who knew her, but she had grown tired of her solitary life and decided to venture out beyond her kingdom's borders in search of adventure. She packed some supplies into a bundle and set out on horseback with just one loyal knight accompanying her. As Sarah and the knight rode along, they came to a crossroads where they encountered an old wizard. He warned them of the dangers that lay ahead, but Sarah was undaunted and insisted on continuing her journey. The wizard reluctantly gave in, but he then laid down a challenge for Sarah. If she could answer his 3 riddles correctly, he would grant her his blessing and let them pass. Sarah nodded confidently, and the wizard began his first riddle. What makes a sound when it is broken? After pondering for a few moments, Sarah answered confidently, an egg. The wizard smiled in approval and proceeded to the second riddle. What can never be spoken by 2 people at once? Again, Sarah answered quickly, silence. Finally, the wizard posed the third riddle. What has 4 legs but cannot walk? After some thought, Sarah replied triumphantly, a chair. The wizard frowned menacingly at her as if to say she had only gotten one right by sheer luck. However, he conceded with a wave of his hand and granted them safe passage. Sarah and her knight continued their journey until they came to a large lake guarded by an ancient dragon. The dragon warned them not to attempt to cross the lake, but Sarah bravely stepped forward and declared that she would face any danger for the sake of adventure. The dragon let out an amused roar before allowing them to cross unhindered. As they sailed across the lake in an old fishing boat, they spotted an island in the distance with a single tall tower atop it. When they reached the shore of this mysterious island, they found that it was inhabited by a strange race of people who spoke in rhyme instead of plain language. As soon as they set foot on land, one of these strange people approached them and said in rhyme, "Welcome, brave travelers. But beware! A great danger awaits you inside our tower." Nonetheless determined to continue their quest for adventure, Sarah and her knight followed the stranger into the tower despite his warning. Inside the tower waited an enormous beast who roared ferociously at them when they entered its chamber. The beast growled menacingly, asking why they dared disturb him from his slumber, to which Sarah bravely replied, "I come here seeking adventure." With those words spoken loud with courage, the beast let out a deep laugh. Pleased with her bravado, he replied, "Then I present you with my challenge." He then gave each of them 3 tasks that must be completed before sundown or else they face certain death. These tasks included finding magical ingredients deep within a cave full of monsters, divine help from on high atop a great mountain far away, and finally retrieve an ancient artifact buried beneath treacherous waters teeming with shark-like creatures known as the Destroyers. With those tasks presented before her, Princess Sarah bowed her head low and prepared to take on this daunting challenge. She began her journey determined and unafraid despite all odds stacked against her, a true sign that she was indeed worthy royal blood. And just like so many fairy tales before, this blonde princess achieved success against all odds and returned home victorious that same day.